Hey YouTube, TheGrecianThunder here with another edition of Alphabet City. Welcome to the D District. Just want to go through my Ds. It's one of the chunkier portions of my minuscule collection. So we'll start off right away. This is Donovan's first record, released in 2006 on Kamado Records. This is probably one of the more popular songs by the Mark, and it's a great record. I think it's on. There's what they look like. Well, what they look like back then. They have a totally new lineup now. It's on red vinyl, which is cool. And yeah, I really like this band, so yeah. I would highly recommend people checking them out if they come to your area. I think they're on the East Coast right now, like a few shows. Always entertained by these guys, and try to see them as often as possible, because I don't know how long they're going to last, you know what I mean? Oh, sometimes records just piss me off. Wish there was a magic fairy to help me. Alright, I'm gonna move on. This is their second record. I can never pronounce this right. UNONOU. UNONOU. It's also on Kamado. I've showed this before. I showed it in my first video. Excellent record. It's 3 sides, double LP, and I think, let me see if I can further infuriate myself. The 4th side is etched. That's their symbol. So, pretty cool. Great record. Great. Love it. Yeah, I can't say enough about these guys. They're just incredible. I don't know. It was one of the first bands I saw when I moved to Portland, and it just blew me away. Saw them at this festival here. It's held every year. It's called Music Fest Northwest. It's like south by southwest of the Northwest, I guess. They bring in a lot of big bands. Like last year, I didn't get to go because I was out of town, but and I'll probably be out of town this year too. Anyway, I think Dirty 3 played, which I'm really into. Those guys, I don't have any of their records, but God, so many. There were so many bands. Look it up, Music Fest Northwest or MFNW. Showed this a bit ago. This is the split single, Donova, Earthless, and Lecherous Gaze. Betty Davis just showed this. Betty Davis with Is It Love or Desire? A little softy side here. We got a little Doris Day action with Showtime. It's kind of weird. I got into chicks pretty young as far as being attracted to them. And actually, I think this might be my mom's record because her name's like written right there. But I had a big crush on Doris Day when I was a kid. It's weird. Let's see. We got Dead Boys with Young, Loud, and Snotty. This is the original production. Maybe not. It's on Sire. A couple people have showed this recently. It's Dead Weather with Sea of Cowards. I actually know Jack, and yeah, he's from Cincinnati. He's in the Greenhorns, and yeah, Jack being the bass player, not Jack White. Jack Lawrence. Yeah, great band. This is a good record. I don't have their debut, but I bought that first 7 inches. I'm ashamed to say it, you know, I love the Dead Kennedys, but this is all I have. It's a Halloween single. Bought this off of my friend Jeff. It's back with Saturday Night Holocaust, and yeah, I mean, alternative tentacles, good stuff. Deep Purple, Machine Head. This is a great record, as you all know. Gotta get more stuff by these guys. This is Deerhoof with Offend Maggie, and I think it's from, I believe, a couple years ago. It's on Kill Rock Stars. Good label. Deerhoof. Really interesting. See, I don't know if this should have been an A. I put it under D because I thought that was the name, but it's Africa Demon Fuzz. One of the most awesome covers ever. This is actually a really great, like, kind of psychedelic jazz record, and I'm pretty sure that Fred Big Star showed it not too long ago, and Derek might have shown it as well, but it's on the Janus label. Great record. Gotta get more of these. Got to get more of these. These are the Desert Sessions, Volume 5, Volume 6. Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age and whoever is willing to come out and play with them in the studio. Man, I mean, it's a lot of it is like, you know, kind of, it's funny, but there's some good tidbits on these little records here. So, and I think they've recently talking about starting to do it again. So I'm pretty stoked on that. And sometimes, you know, you'll see them out and about. And I think originally a lot of these were released on 10 inches, like front and back for the volumes, but this is like 2 volumes in one, so happy about that. Okay, moving on to one of the larger collections of a particular band, Devo. Maybe not band, they are Devo. This is a live record. I'm sure you guys see this out there. Devo with Shout. Devo with the New Traditionalists. This is Devo with Oh No, It's Devo. This one has one of my favorite songs on it, Explosions. And it's actually cool. I think this record, I don't know, this is promotional. You can see that up there. And it's got like I don't know if the record actually came out like this, but it has like, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a cutout, like almost like you can stand it up as like a, you know, oh, let's look at the cover, you know, like a picture frame or something. Pretty cool. Yeah, I love that song, Explosions. And band that the Bangtail actually covered Big Mess, which is on this record. And Devo, Freedom of Choice. Devo with Duty Now for the Future. And finally, I was going to show this in double the vinyl, but fuck it. This is their last album, Something for Everyone. Great record, man. I mean, it's on blue vinyl. This cover is hot. Can you believe that? Whew. Came with a CD copy of the record too, which is cool. That's one of the things that I love about like new releases right now. It's like, for those of you, I mean, I don't have an MP3 player. You know, I just got this computer a couple months back, so
And I've kind of been anti-MP3 player for the longest time, but I think I'm gonna cave pretty soon. I think that the iPod killed the album. I mean, as the album as a concept, because everybody can make a mixtape now, everybody can do this and that, and bands are still doing like concept albums and thematic albums and things, but you digitize it and it just kind of takes the soul out of it, you know what I mean? The Doors, 13. The Doors, Soft Parade. Morrison Hotel. Yeah, I don't have all the Doors, but I need to get some, because like I said just a bit ago in my response to the Dark Side of the Moon and Sgt. Pepper's thread, I got into the Doors pretty big when I was like 11 or 12, and just I loved them. People are gonna hate me for this, but I think Jim Morrison, great performer. Pretty good lyricist, but I mean, people look at him as a poet, and I think he's kind of a hack, you know what I mean? Like, just a stony baloney type of, you know, there was tons of people like that wandering around back then, you know what I mean? They just didn't get recognized. Just got 3 more here. If you got kids out there, cover your eyes for these next 2. This is the Dwarves. This is Free Cocaine, and it's a double album, and I think it's 86 to 88, so it's like that time period, and I'll show you the vinyl here, it's pretty cool, kind of like a marbly gray. I love the Dwarves. I mean, when it comes to punk bands, they're one of my top 10 for sure. Yeah, they have great album covers. I'll show you this next one. I like it. You know, I mean, my collection's small. I don't have everything I want, so I'm gonna start like getting things that I want. You know what I mean? Cover your eyes and ears, kids. This is the Dwarves. Blood, Guts, and Pussy. What more can be said about that? It's on Sub Pop. And I think there's a mythology about these guys that I'm sure you read about, but the guitarist is the man who cannot be named, or he who cannot be named, rather. And at one point they faked his death. They found a body in, I think it was like Boston or something, in a trash can, and put He Who Cannot Be Named's mask on it and said he died, and the label paid for all of his funeral and stuff, and they took it and went and partied, and then the label found out that they were lying and dropped him. Another reason to love the band. They're just hilarious and you know, mischief makers, which is, that's my cup of tea, you know, just causing a stir. And then finally, I know I've said this before and it's true, not really into Bob Dylan yet, but I do have a Bob Dylan record, or at least one album from it. This is Blonde on Blonde. I have one of the records, one of the 2, and yeah, it's probably a record that just ended up in my collection somehow. I don't know how, it just did. But yeah, that was the D District for Alphabet City. There's going to be a few in this series that are like a minute long, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you have any D suggestions, or any C or B or A suggestions that I should pick up, or anything, your favorite A record, B record, C record, D record, whatever, that's how I'm going to start buying records, by what the band's name starts with. I think just looking at my collection and just seeing how very little of certain letters I have is inspiring. So enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.